Good morning, everybody. Okay, so we do the opening prayer first. Then you can have the book. Yes. Page 6. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering, and severely I will establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds, body, speech, and mind. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandala of the Yadams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dhakas and Dakinis and the Dharma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embodied the enlightened mind and progress on the Bodhisattva's path, are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete stage of the path. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. So now we go to the page 18. Unequal refuge ornament of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor, Vajradhara, widow dropped. I bow at the feet of Father Jigten Songgon. Continually I think of no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of mine. The ground is sprinkled with salted water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the spring mountain, the 4 continents, and the sun and the moon. As Buddha fare, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fares. To the lamas who possess the 3 kayas, I offer the outer, inner, and the secret offerings with my body, word, and all that is visible. Please grant me supreme realization and enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, I dedicate. Please turn the will of the Dharma of the two wheels and their combination according to the dispositions likewise, the mental capacity of sentient beings. Seje lambo dave jibega yoje jago yala se sanze dorjen chanjen de lonaro dam arba mala jije gambo hamo duba jarwan de gombe gaje lama nam la zorwan de reomen jije yenje bodane Te som san je gen je ngo nye ran sem je ge ngo som don se be sa ve la ma ya la zo wan de. Okay, so today Milarepa teaching. So we do first meditation a little bit. What do you think? Meditate Milarepa. Okay, so I needed the beer. This beer is getting passed to me. Yeah. Thank you. So visualize Milarepa. Meditate couple minutes. So I have picture here. See, you can see the picture, Milarepa, and also you have a choice. You can meditate, focus for breathe, or maybe just focusing object, or visualize the Milarepa. This all you have choice. So visualize the Milarepa, then we have to think about his body, speech, mind, qualities give rise to like bodhicitta and mind. Heart devotion comes from our heart to Milarepa. So that's the very powerful meditation beginning the teaching. Okay. So this light off or leave like this? Can you see this screen or screen? No problem, yeah. Okay, then just leave. Okay, so everybody knows Milarepa, right? Who is Milarepa? Yes? Little bit. Is very famous yogi, Milarepa. So the people who read the Milarepa's story, then they wanted to become monk, they wanted to become practitioner, they wanted to go to retreat. So that's all the people doing hard practicing is they follow the Milarepa. When I was actually this song of realization is in Tibetan. When I was young, as kids, we read this. It's easy to understanding. It's very easy and very strong, like performed in meaning there. Also, it's story, together. Teaching, Dharma, and the story together. So Milarepa's biography, right? Biography. It's kind of like this figured in this book, like this size. So in that has all his stories, and then also each time what he did, what he taught everyone, which people he meet, which realization song he sang, they're all in that book. So called the 100,000. How to say there? 100,000 songs Milarepa, but their translation is actually incorrect. They don't have 100,000 songs in there. So the name is like 100,000 songs, but Tibetan words is like that. Their translation is didn't look to the meaning, but look the words translation. That's why I call 100,000 songs. Yeah. No 100,000 songs there, right? Maybe 200 something. I think so, like no more than that, right? So this all the teachings he comes just song, realization song. He don't have prepare for teaching. He don't use this PowerPoint. He don't have tried to like advertisement. Put a website, right? Anything like that. Just when he meet the person, he just giving right direction, right time there. Just talk, teaching, realization song. So he knows what that person need, When he do the realization song, each realization song, that person can get benefit. That person is become practitioner in realization. So he has so many hundred followers. They always become realization, because he giving these realization songs each different persons, So Milarepa, you know the story. He don't have a monastery. He don't have a Dharma center, right? He just stay in the cave, So meditate, practicing. Then after he's become very famous, but he just goes all different areas. He didn't stay one place. So on the path, or somewhere, he stay in the cave, or he on the somewhere remote area, solitary place. When he meet the people, he giving this Dharma teachings, song of realizations. So they all collection together. So then also his story is together. So Milarepa, actually I forget when I read these stories, like when I was young. I think these have two sections. Like before he passed away, his disciple, the name is Rechongpa. The Milarepa, Milarepa, he really loved that his student, like Rechongpa. So he's always with him. So then before like Milarepa is become already famous, he has so many disciples, before passed away, before something. So that student, I think so, this student, he asked Milarepa, what you did. So then Milarepa all told his story, like this, his how to say, biography or biography. He told that. Then that time he write down. So then some is after that his student I think collection together. So that's why the Song of Realizations or maybe not 100,000 but lots. Okay, so then you have to know Milarepa a little bit before you listening teaching. So good thing we have a Thanga here, see look all the way. One picture is 1,000 times words. One picture is better than 1,000 times words, right? Say like that or no? Yeah. Okay, pictures speak. One picture. Okay, 1,000 more speaks. That's see. Dorjen Chang, the blue one. So he's the Vajradhara. Dorjen Chang is like Dharmakaya. Tibetan Buddhism, especially Vajrayana, we understanding this Buddha Shakyamuni. He taught 3 times teaching, right? So first teaching and the second teaching, his form is like this, just Nirmanakayana form to talk to for students. They're seeing him like Nirmanakaya form. So when he talked to Vajrayana teaching, some special teachings for who has realization, disciple, they're seeing his Dharmakayana form like called Vajradhara. So actually not different the Buddha Shakyamuni. He's the Buddha Shakyamuni. Each Buddha has 3 kayas, right? So he's showing the Dharmakayana form. Actually no form, but it's just symbolized. It's blue is Dharmakaya. So then Telopa, he received teachings directly from the Buddha Vajradhara. Do you understand? But there has 2 different ways you have to know. Telopa is like Buddha Shakyamuni's maybe after 500, 600, 700 years after he born, Telopa. But Telopa received directly from Buddha Vajradhara, Buddha Shakyamuni is through the realization. He said he received teaching, Buddha Vajradhara. So it's called the close, very close lineage. Also long lineage. Telopa has many masters, many teachers. All go back to the Shakyamuni Buddha. So Telopa's teacher is one of the Nagarjuna. You know Nagarjuna, right? So Nagarjuna is Buddha passed after 400 years. After Buddha passed after he born. Nagarjuna is 400 years after. So Telopa is Nagarjuna's disciple. And then Telopa also have many different disciples. So when Telopa was born, actually I think he born next time and always become breaked. So the parents are very suppressing. In India at that time, baby, take to show the somebody like who has special sons. They take to the somebody's like look carefully like astrology, right? Astrology is something person who knows they look and check. The astrology, that person say, oh, this baby is very special. He's kind of like become Buddha or something special. But anyway, your parents have to take care of him very well. You have to take care very well. This is something special. So then parents are taking care very well. And one day, in the sky, one Dakini, so actually I think it's the Vajra Yogini. So it's appear to in the sky like kind of like ugly. They say it's ugly. Maybe Vajra Yogini picture is not beautiful, right? Kind of maybe that's why it's some Dakini song. Dakini says like kind of prophesies or say something song. Don't take care. You taking care very well, but no going be free from death. So better to teach Dharma, study Dharma, and become monk. So then they heard that sound from the sky. So then he's become monk, he studied and he become his scholar. So then he wanted to meet Nagarjuna. So he's looking for Nagarjuna, and the story says, actually I don't think so he directly meet Nagarjuna. But the Telopa, he looking Nagarjuna, then he found one teacher. So that teacher told him, Nagarjuna asked me take care of you. So Nagarjuna is already went to some, like disappear. So you cannot see him, but I can teach you. And because Nagarjuna asked me take care, teach you. So then that teacher teach him, and then that teacher told him, you have to go to the Sahor. It's like India have that place right now, Sahor. Sahor is the one, that time is one kingdom area. Right now it's just one city area. So they told him, you go that place, and there has one, what you call the posture, right? Posture or Mengsomal Kalaro. Mengsomal de Kalaro. The Mengsomal you are the Mengsomal land that the Nuchi the sitting Euro. Zopotong de Gitan Canada. Posture. So he told him, that teacher told him, you go to serve that one lady, posture. So he sent it to there, Telopa. So then he went there, he asked, I can have you, I serve you. So then that lady gave him job to tell Calabra, tell. Mariterlan also this you are terlan man that nom to yung do. Robu chung chung you are. Master seed, I think maybe master seed. Okay, that lady give him job, what do they call? Master seed grinding. And she told him, you take care of that. So Telopa did that. And so then all the like mustard seed, right, comes to the oil. And he recognized we have all Buddha nature. If we don't practicing, we don't recognize. Even we have a Buddha nature. The same is like mustard seeds. Have to grinding, right? Latin is something. How to do? Destroy or grinding maybe. So then comes the oil come up, right? So have to do that. Otherwise, you just leave it there. He thinks it never comes oil. But we all has Buddha nature, but we don't practicing. It never can become realization or something, So he understanding that. So then he understanding that it become his realization. He has realized realization. Then he talked to that posture or what is it? Posture and the group. He talked teachings, and he gives some special teachings to them, and they all become liberation. So then whole the kingdom, they talk about that, something going on there, special something. So then king also heard that. So king he wanted to see the Telopa. So he come there. He didn't see the Telopa. He should see the posture, right? Posture. So the lady, she is become realization. So king received teaching from here. She is above in the sky. She can no need to like stay in the ground. She can flew up to in the sky. So she give teachings. King received teachings. All the kingdom, many beings become liberations. So his name is Telopa. Ter means like what they call seeds. Master seeds. Ter is the master seed. His name is become that. See, Telopa, master seeds. So then his realization, so then he also received teaching directly from Buddha Vajradhara too. Not that before his realization he get teaching from Buddha Vajradhara, but when he become realization, so then he received teaching from Buddha Vajradhara. Do you understand? Okay, so Telopa, then his disciples, I'm not going to talk lots. He has one book like that, too long to talk everything. So his disciple is called Naropa. So Naropa, he's become monk and he studied, he's a scholar, very high, famous scholar in India, the Buddhist master. So then he teaching always there in Nalanda University. He teach Dharma there. So he want to something special teaching. He thinking about I need something very special teaching something, not only debating to, teach, only talk teaching. I have to for myself. I can help many others, but I need myself something. He think, so something special teaching. So then also, same is the Vajra Yogini, like Telopa, he has the Dakini giving him the song, right? Show what he have to do. Same thing, Telopa also, next time he has dream something, or some story says dream, but some says he some Dakini song come to in his, his ear, like kind of. So he heard the song, you have to give up what you're doing, you have to go and you have to log your teacher and you can get some special. So then he give up, just he follow looking for all the forest everywhere, he looking for his something special teacher. So then he heard this Telopa. So he wanted to see him, he wanted to meet him. Then on the thick forest, he go on there, he looking the teacher. So one guy, I think he killing someone, animals, like maybe shooting something. So Telopa get there, he asked him, do you know the Naropa? Naropa is, Naropa he come there, he asked the person, do you know where is Telopa? So that guy told him, I tell you where is Telopa, but you shoot this arrow and kill these animals. So then Naropa think, no, this cannot, I don't going to kill animals. So then hunter is despaired. Actually hunter is Telopa. But he not recognize. Hunter told him, you killed this animal. So then also like that kind of like couple times happening, him. So something happening, they always give him do something, some like killing someone or doing some like non-virtuous actions. But Naropa didn't accept that. Then always Telopa is despair. He didn't recognize his Telopa. So then one day he come to the big temple, and the monks are in the temple, but outside and like have a river, something there. This kind of like this picture. See, he's like kind of more blue, and tall and thin. Like one guy, look, he's seeing that, so maybe he think that is the Telopa. Naropa think he's the Telopa. He went there, he asked him, what is your name? He said, I'm Telopa. So then he asked, giving teaching. So Telopa said, I have to kill this fish first. So he keeps killing the fish. It's like actually he making the but how to say, we usually outside make the fire and put barbecue, right? Yeah, fish like barbecue. He making fish is barbecue something. Barbecue. So then Naropa thing is he doing really bad. how can he is my master, Lama, you know. So then Telopa told him, don't think about bad. So Naropa, wow, he understanding what I'm saying. So then Telopa just, all fish, what he cares is he did this, become all fish alive. So then Telopa told him, absolute reality, no killing. The all beings are no exist. No exist, no born, no care. You know, do you understand? So this is a very high teaching, but absolute reality, actually, we don't have to care and no exist anyone, right? So no subject, no object, no actions. So what is the Naropa problem? He has dualistic thoughts. Telopa tried to giving like, teaching is no dualistic, no door. Naropa, he think, okay, I cannot care beings. I have to do this, like I cannot do that. He has all dualistic thoughts. But that is the first step is, of course, we all follow that. Then we have these dualistic thoughts that cannot be liberation, like cannot be realization person. So that's why Telopa, his teaching is very high. So then Naropa, he asked him teaching, so then Telopa just get up, asked him to follow me. He didn't say anything, just follow me. Then Naropa follow him, Telopa. Telopa all the way up to the highest temple, top in the building, very highest one. He get there, he say, no, you ready to jump. So then Naropa looked to there everywhere, nobody there, only him. So then he think, oh, Telopa asked me to jump, so he jumped. Of course, it's very high building to jump all the way to go down. His all is broken, his legs, everything, he's almost dying. He's only breathing there, breathing. He's dying there. So Naropa come there. Naropa has that problems. Telopa come there. So he say, you are okay. So he's giving something like mantra and some blessings already recovered right away. So then he said, okay, follow me. Then they went to on the road. So Telopa said, I'm very hungry. We need food. So Naropa went to, people work in the farms, they make the food, and then kept there, and they go to the farm and come all together eat. So Naropa went to ask them food, they give some food, and then he take to offering to Telopa. Telopa is very happy, enjoy eating that. So then Naropa think, oh, I'm going to get more for him. I went with him many days already. He never happy like that. No, so he's so happy. I'm going to get more for him. So Naropa went to the farm again. As he want to ask food. Everybody went to the walk. Food is there, but everybody went to the walk. Nobody there. So he take the food. He run. So then the other people saw that, they call each other that they have thief. So they all comes, that beat him is like broken, is nearly die him there. So then Telopa come there again, he give blessing, he say, okay, you have to come. So then he follow again. So like that, is 12 nearly die. 12 is like big punish. 12 is like nearly die. He get 24 punish from Telopa. Through the punish, Naropa is become realization. He don't have to go to cave and meditate many years and years. So last minute, then Telopa shoot his shoe. He hit the head. He said, I don't have anything teach you, you know. You have to recognize yourself. So he hit here and become his mind is like come up. He has get realizations, you know. So like that, this story, very special stories, right? But Naropa has lots of stories. We cannot talk everything. It's each this 24 has in the book, you know, 24 what he did, why they did, all is in there. So the last one he just hit the shoe and the head, and then also he said, I don't have to teach you anything. You have to recognize yourself. So then Naropa has become realization, and also he is a scholar. Then he is very famous meditator and yogi. In India at that time, Buddhism, non-Buddhism, always have problems. So the problem is non-Buddhism scholar comes, they take away all the Buddhism temples, and they all change to the non-Buddhism. Buddhism scholar is strong, they take to all others become Buddhist. They have like not really fighting physically, they're fighting mentally, debating, you know. So who has the winner? Everyone needed to follow that. The first they make the deal, you know. So you are winner, I follow you. I winner, you follow me, right? So they make the deal like that. And then also they do that, they ask the king, who's the king? He come, he see the king watch who is the winner. Because the king then make decision. Then after that, you know, you don't have a choice, right? So that's why the pambol kalaro. Mega panda pambol you pambol dengi. Pambol on the ding get tumbuno, pasata dengi to Yorwa. So kedo tani to Yorwa. So judge. Maybe king is a judge. This scholars the same as the lawyers. So then they have so many jury, right? Jury or how to serve the juries. So then they fight and debating. So one day is all this non-Buddhism scholar come to change laws, Buddhism, almost like big temple also going to take away. So then they went back to the Telopa, please come to help us. So then he went there and he helped for debating. Not only debating, they have to show some miraculous things, you know, magic power. Also debating, and then also show the magic power. So Naropa, he has power because he has realization. So then he is a winner, so he serve all the Dharma. So then his disciple is Marpa Losa. Maybe you know him. Marpa Losa is very famous. The first Tibetan, he went to India. The picture fourth one. Yeah, fourth one. Number 4 is Marpa Losa. So his home is in Tibet right now. So there has a temple. Many people go to pilgrimage there. And he was born with a very rich family, like kind of royal family, right? Rich family. So they sent him education. So he learned the translator. He studied to translate. So then he wanted to go to India to translate the Dharma teachings to Tibetan. The parents no accept, denied, never accept. But he not listening to parents. he said, I'm have to go India. So he have do something. He changed all the goal And then he make the lots of gold in Tibet that take to India, because that time India you go there and you have to offer in gold for the teachers to teach Dharma. So also that means like strong respect for Dharma. So he went to India and he all the way Nepal and India. First time he spent 3 years. So he saw the Naropa, and also he has many teachers. He saw Naropa receiving many teachings from him, and then he went back to in Tibet. He translated all these teachings, and then also he second time he also went to, and he actually went 3 times to India. Second time he went to India again. He received lots of teachings. Each time he spent many months on the road, because no any transportations. Very hard to get the Nepal, India that time, right? So many Robert and that time I think no custom, no don't need passport anything, but they have more difficulty than that. Is go to India. Also Tibet is a very high element, right? Come to India is very low and very hot. Many people die easily. So he come to first Tibet to come down in Nepal. He stayed a couple months there first before go to India. So then he go to India. He did lots of hardship receiving these teachings. So second time he went back to in Tibet. So then he also has many disciples. The Milarepa also come. Milarepa, right? Today we have Milarepa's teaching. So Milarepa, so now I'm going to talk the Marpalosa Milarepa story together. So second time he went back to in Tibet, so then he has lots of disciples, one of also Milarepa. So Milarepa is when he was born, he is very young, maybe 2-3 years something. His father is passed away. So father passed away. Father wrote the will, right? Will, and asked him to auntie and uncle, please take care of my family. Until when his Milarepa is like growing, like maybe when he take care himself. Until that, please take care. And he give all the wills write down, and that time you give this all him. So how to say? The reason. So you take care until he give the uncle and auntie, right?
Well, fields.
Yeah, fields and money. Always like the Milarepa's father is a business guy. Yeah, he's business guy. So he write down everything before he die. Yeah, he made the will, and he didn't give his wife, but he gave uncle and auntie. He told them, please take care of my family. When my son when he can take care of family, please that time this all give to him. So until that, please you keep and take care also my family. So they promised. His father died after. The uncle and the auntie, the Milarepa, his mother and he has one sister, his younger sister. These 3, they become is a slave for uncle and auntie. Slave, they own slips. Yeah, slips, slips. And then mother is very strong. She angry, but she cannot, because uncle and auntie is very strong. And also father already told, the Milarepa's father already told, when he take care until, they belong to auntie and uncle, right? So then Milarepa is growing, and his mother, Milarepa's mother, said, no, you ready to take care of family. So now we ask this all the where, right? Where have to give, that's all have to give it to Milarepa. So then his mother make like she just something owned that she saw that make the beers and make the party us to come to like uncle and auntie and also the village people and to come there. So she told them, no, my son is already growing, so he can take care. So she said until like when he was young to until no, uncle and auntie take care us. So thank you, told actually not really thank you, but she told them thank you. So please, no, it's like father's Milarepa's father what they has wrote. She read that letter and have to or give it to Milarepa. So then uncle and auntie very angry, and they say, no, we don't have anything from your husband, right? When he died, he don't give me anything, leave us. So I give you food. So then he said, I'm giving the food and taking care of your family. So why you say that? So then uncle is angry and he beat the Milarepa's mother and then go away. So then Milarepa's mother, she is very upset but nothing to do. The uncle, he told, whatever you have can do, I don't give you anything. You have to show whatever you want to show, like you bring the army or you bring the magic power, whatever you wanted to do. I'm not going to give you anything. One pena, right? So then mother is very sad. One day her son Milarepa, he just singing, he's saying that like just in Tibet usually people lots sing. The singing, she's so upset at him. She sing, yeah. He just kids, Milarepa still is a young, teenager kids. But he just singing, sing and something. She saw that. Her mother very upset. She said, in this world, ngarang sol doga yo marlan karzoro. Zambulang gan ngarang ni doga yo mares ngasole. Why you sing? Why you singing? She crying and she said, you have to go to learn black magic. So if you don't do that, I'm going to die in front of you. So then Milarepa, he's young, he don't have a choice. So he said, yes, I do. So then she collecting something, like make the gold and give it to Milarepa. So you offer this black magic teacher, you learn the black magic and kill this all our enemies. Or she told him. So then she saw the many things and she came by the horse. She bought one horse, give it to Milarepa. You ride this horse, he have to go, journey to look for teacher to find someone, right? So then he went to looking the teacher, so he found the teacher. So the teacher, he has so many students, but when Milarepa, he told what happened to him or his stories. So that teacher told him, I have so many people wanted to learn black magic, but no one come to the same as your situation before. So I really wanted to have you, but I'm going to still research is it really truth or not. So he sent one guy, his student, sent to all the village, check that it's okay, really what Milarepa he told the teacher, right? Black magic teacher. So then he come back, he says what he say everything is truth. So then black magic teacher, he giving the teachings, and Milarepa went to one cave and close. He stay inside there, something using power, do the power. So 7 days after, he has something special, son. So then some, the wrath for some protectors bring the what he doing practicing that gods or something, that bring the heads, people's heads. He has like kind of visual that in Milarepa. Do you understand? So then he think he already has power to do that. So then he used his power, and auntie and uncle, they has marriage ceremony. So the house is like the first floor is live with the horse, animals. People live second and third floor. So first floor is always for horse. So horse need to stay inside the house because it's outside is too cold, right? So they have marriage ceremony upstairs, and downstairs they put a horse. So then he used the black magic. One strong horse is like suddenly run, and he hit the leg in the pillow, pier, right? The pillar.
Support.
Yeah. So then all the houses become collapsed. It's all people they're dead. The who going to marriage ceremony, they're like, I think 30 something they're dead there. They also horses too. So then still the mother is not satisfied. His mother not satisfied still. So she asked Milarepa, he know that, but he using the black magic power is other place, right? So then there another yogi come to that town village. Milarepa mother meet him. So Milarepa mother is education. She write letter or something, and she help the who come to yogi in the village. She make the sword. Her cloth is like tuloti de jo yorwa. Color tuloti de watan. No tulo ma red sung jo den la. Red is like yogi's cloth is red, right? So she have that and the sword, and she put the some gold and the money something like hide and put in the sword together, cloth. And then she give one letter to this yogi. Please, you are yogi. You going everywhere, so you going to meet my son. His name is. She told him, you give it to this letter him. So then this yogi is go everywhere. So he meet Milarepa. So he give the letter. So Milarepa read the letter. That didn't understand. He didn't understand. And she said, never can get the sun. Hidden place, there has some special object for you, something, So Milarepa take to letter is someone, they read it, they say, we have to check the yogi's cloth. So they check the yogi, the cloth, so there has gold, And the letter says, you have to do another black magic or do something black magic for the village. Do you understand? So when she make the cloth for yogi, she put something in the here. In Tibet it has long one, right? Long sleeve. She put in something here, but yogi he didn't know what she put in the cloth. But never sun chance. So they think about it. They never sun chance. The poetry, letter. So then that's why they check there. His clothes. So there she put the gold in something that she told you use that and do another black magic for not only the uncle and the aunties. So whole village is our enemy because they all is not nice to us. They all listening to the uncle and the auntie. Do you understand? So then Milarepa he another received letter like that from her mother, and so then he used practicing another black magic. Wow. So then he used another black magic and coral. Hears the thunderstorm. Hears use that he destroy all the village crops. Crops. Because the village only food is come from just spring. This time is the plantain crop and autumn. When autumn, right? Autumn comes, the collection that make food. They stay only like whole year use that. Barley, barley, make samba and food. So no that, then it's become hunger, So that year, people are very happy village that year because very good crops. So it's ready to almost cut collection. He used this black magic, all is destroyed. Then people are very sad and crying because no food, So same time, so many birds and wild animals killed. The hair is too big and strong. Do you understand? So then that reason he went back to talk with the black magic teacher. So we did strong non-virtuous deeds. So know what we do. So then they both agreed. Have to do practicing Dharma. So black magic teacher also, he said, I know this black magic using these powers, but he said, I don't know Dharma. We do know Dharma. When we die, this black magic doesn't have anything. When we die, so only have to practicing Dharma. So then this black magic teacher, he said, I'm too old. You go to find the teacher, to Dharma teacher. I'll give you scholarship. Kind of scholarship means like just expenses on the path where to look for teacher. So then he sent Milarepa to look Dharma teacher. So then Milarepa went to a couple different areas. So one teacher, he teach him, but not successful. Then that teacher told him, Milarepa, you are not my disciple. You have to go to see Marpa Lotsa. So then he heard the Marpa Lotsa's name. So he just always become like this. Gone, all the thoughts is gone. Comes a strong devotional tear also come from his eye, and all the hairs come up. This we have so many. What they call the cheekbones come up. It like comes tear and something going on him, right? So then he thinks, I'm going to meet that teacher. Whatever I have to do hardship, he promised himself. So then he looking for Marpa Lotsa. So he comes and he found Marpa Lotsa. So then Marpa Lotsa is like, actually he know Marpa Lotsa. He know that Milarepa is coming. Marpa Lotsa is already Buddha, He has realization, he has Buddha already. He knows. Marpa Lotsa, he has family too. So he told his wife, when one day, early morning he wake up, he said, today please put the beer in the, some container, right? Yes? Container. He said, put the beer in the container. I have to go to walk the farm. So his wife told him, why you go to walk farm? So many students respect you, big teacher. You go to walk the farm, it's not nice. He said, no, I'm not listening you. What I say, you have to do that. So then she prepared for food and beer. And he went to the farm and so he went to the farm and he walked the farm, right? Farm or farm. So how to call the Khenpo la de Kalaro? Plow the field is two animals first. Two animals and join together, and then they have some chores like going to peel. But Marpa Lotsa went to the farm, he doing that, but really not doing this walking. He just going wrong. No, Khenpo ho yo ma ringa ne. But his drawing looks like that. But then Milarepa, he come there, he said, I'm looking teacher, the teacher name is Marpa Losa. Do you know that teacher? So actually that person is Marpa Losa, you know. So Milarepa also very suppressing. He just going like round, not really walking. So then the Marpa Losa locked him and where you come from? He said, I come from like, you know, looking for teacher, something. He tell what he have to look for teacher. Then Marpa Losa told him, I tell you the Marpa Losa, I show you that teacher, but you have to work for me first. You, the shame some of the more you Pillow all the fears first. Then he did that, pillow all the fears. Milarepa did that, and then he give beer is all the continents. You drink this. So Milarepa drink whole thing. So Marpa Losa very happy. He is the right person to, you know, his lineage holder. So because he completion, you know. So he completion everything. So then he say, okay, you come to that house. He pawned, the Marpa Losa pawned the house. You come that house. So then Marpa Losa already went to that house. So then he come in the house. Milarepa also come that house. So then Marpa Losa sit in the chair like this. He said, do prostration. I am the Marpa Losa. So then he did prostration and he asked him Dharma teachings, right? So Marpa Losa didn't give him Dharma teachings, like so many punishes, yeah? So we're not going to go that today, otherwise no time to do teaching. So many punishes. So this is Milarepa. Do you have any questions? Yes. Yeah. That guy, he told him. Because they use the black magic and cure the harm for many other beings already. So then black magic teacher, he has a sponsor. Also, they die. They ask him, they come to him, we do pray for what we do, pray for them. So then black magic teacher very sad because he think he cannot help them. Even he cannot help for his sponsor, and he cannot help his students, and he think they're all going to, when they die, going to hell realms. So now he say, only when we die, Dharma helps. Not. I didn't know that, but he told Milarepa that, you know, we have to practicing Dharma. No. So actually, that black magic teacher he practicing Dharma, but he don't have a like kind of a really strong practitioner, because he usually not giving the black magic this method for just regular people. So he giving Milarepa, he really comes compassion to him, you know, because he look for all the what happened to him. So then Marpa Losa give him lots of hardship. So that's why Milarepa's book is like that. Yeah. So then he through the punish. So we can talk tomorrow on something Milarepa's story. Through the punish, he already become Buddha. So then he has this all the teachings, realization songs. See, this comes from the Milarepa. his realization song teaching sound, right? See, he don't have to prepare anything to come these teachings, but all it comes naturally, spontaneously. It's very profound, special teachings. So this, each song is he giving different persons, because he always have different place to go in, He don't own anything, he don't stay any place like permanently. So he go everywhere. So when he found the right person, then he comes to this giving teachings. So then maybe, I don't know this one with giving to who. In the story has everything, which person we meet, then he taught these teachings. So this one he talked about the precious human body, giving this teaching. The non-hard conditions, he's talking about the very hard conditions come together. So precious human body meaning is not only reborn the human beings. These non-conditions comes together. That person can be practicing Dharma. Do you understand? So the non is coming here, one by one. So then, this is all just his comes realization song. He said the non is very hard conditions. To escape from the eight known freedoms is hard. That is the first one. So very hard, free from eight known freedoms. See, eight, like we are free from hair realms, free from hungry ghost, free from animal realms. So then also we are free from like many, even reborn human beings, like we say kind of a handicap, or how to say some people cannot talk, cannot hear. So this all problem for faculty problems, right? They also really cannot receive Dharma teaching. So that kind of we are already free from that. Eight known freedoms that is very hard, but right now we are all free from that. So this is usually the teachings. 8 freedoms, 10. What is 10? 10 endowment. So that's 10 endowment is like cause and conditions. And 8 non-freedoms, we are all free from the obscurations. Like we have all these circumstances, or we have opportunity to practicing Dharma. So like I tell you one only from here, 8, like if we are reborn animal realms, not possible to practicing Dharma, no listening, right? Cannot listening teaching, cannot contemplate, cannot meditation. So we are free from that, right? Same thing, we look to so many other beings. They have so many kind of problems, obscurations. We are free from that. So we are escape from the non-freedoms. It's hard, but we have, even very hard, but we get precious human body. So we have to know that. As it is to gain the human form free and opportune, right? Opportune. Like even we are reborn human beings form, also very hard to get opportunity to practicing Dharma. Yes or no? Yeah? Some people has a wrong view. Wrong view is like the no belief karma cause and effect. They don't accept some people wrong view, like don't accept the previous life, don't accept the future life. That's called wrong view. And also like wrong view is that thing is very good, but actually reality is bad. Because like some religions, killing the animals is that thing is offerings, right? What they call sacrifice or sacrifice animals. See, low in the Nepal, one year there's one day some ceremony. They killed the thousands cows. I don't know what that ritual is. See, that's called wrong view, wrong religion, right? Harming for others, killing for other beings. So we are free from that. And also some people, want to, they don't thinking about anything like future lives, only thinking about this life, right? Is strongly attached to desire to in this life. So they don't think about the future lives, they don't think about other beings. So that's kind of like no opportunity. So that's why it's very hard to get opportunity to practicing Dharma. So that is very easy to understand that this section, see how many beings, human beings in this world, like 8 billion something, right? So how many people really going to think about future life and listening Dharma teaching, contemplate meditation? Very, very few. So we have to think that we have free from that, we have opportunity. And to realize the sorrows of samsara and to seek nirvana is difficult. See, we are strong attached to in this present life. We recognize samsara is suffering because we are strongly attached to like temporary happiness. We are attached to temporary desire, right? Desire or something, right? So that's why we have to know this. Samsara is suffering. So samsara is 6 realms. Human beings and animal realms. These two is we can see, right? But some animals, insects, small tiny, we cannot see our eye. So too tiny, So then hungry ghost, we cannot see that, but invisible for our eye. Many practitioners fear that seeing that problem, sufferings. They also hell realm beings, extremely heat and cold suffering. So then look at all areas, no one has permanent happiness. Of course, like lower realms, hungry ghost, hell realms, animal, constantly suffering. Human beings, we have like temporary happiness, but it's changed to suffering. So then jealousy gods realm also suffering. There are also some temporary enjoyments, but then they're going to lose that. They're all called samsara, cyclic existence. So that's why Buddha says samsara is suffering, means samsara doesn't matter where we are reborn. It's no one free from death, no one free from sickness, old age, right? Birth suffering. See, these are all the sufferings we have. No one free from that. So then also we always wanting something, desire, looking something, never satisfy the human beings' problems, sufferings. So that's why realize the sorrows of samsara. Not many people realize that. Right? Yes or no? I think many people don't realize that, right? Yeah, samsara is suffering. People say, no, I'm not suffering, I'm enjoying here. Just that thinking about the temporary. Like same as the bugs. Like 1 hour sun is shining, it's beautiful weather, bugs also running in there. But thunderstorm is coming. After 1 hour, they're all going to natural disaster, going to die, but they don't recognize that. So same thing, human beings, we are ignorance. We don't recognize our suffering, coming, what the comings. So think that way, samsara is suffering. And to seek nirvana is difficult, very difficult to wanting to liberation. So not so many people want to liberation. Many people want to just going to get a good job or good position, high position, something, right? Looking something temporary. No one look for nirvana. Very few. So that's why this kind of come is very hard. Yes or no? So we can, if you no accept, we can argue Milarepa. Disagree, right? Arguing. But then this realization masters knows all the samsara situations, So they're understanding absolute truth. This okay, right? Out of 100 seekers of Buddhi, it is hard to find one who may attain the pure and favorable conditions. So 100 seekers of Buddhi or body. Buddhi is Buddhahood. Yes or no? Enlightenment. Like example, we all wanting to Buddhahood. It is hard to find one who may attain. Maybe very hard to one person going to attain the Buddhahood, right? The pure and the favorable conditions. So actually many people wanted to practicing, but not so many get Buddhahood. Like we think about very hard to listening Dharma teaching. Who listening Dharma teaching very hard to contemplate that. So who contemplate but meditation very hard too, right? So think that way, it's going to Buddhahood is more harder. Make sense or no? So this all the poetry, so many words I don't understand very well. If I talk wrong, something mistake, please let me know, okay? So we discussion together. I'm practicing English, same time, teaching Dharma. Milarepa, this realization sound is very easy to understanding in the Tibetan words because I didn't study before Buddhism philosophy. I read this all the stories. I know almost what he say, everything, But main point, like deep meaning is don't know much, but just watch which this realization song, what he giving to that person, Like when I read his biography, that time I usually read. When realization song comes, I just not focusing much. So then I look for just read and go to what he doing, some other things. Know the stories. So actually the realization song is more perform the teachings, right? With instructions. I think this teaching maybe give to Milarepa. He one day, his very early morning, in his biography, he said one day, one early morning, sky is very clear, and no any clouds, sun is rising, so all the birds is like come the singing, right? And many wild animals doing the dancing, running everywhere there in the mountain, very high place, you know. So his mind is very clear. He come out. He usually stay in the cave under. He come out, and he stay like very good view, you know. He did the meditation. So then he heard the sound, the dog song, the dog, right? Dog, yeah, dogs. The barking the dogs. So he heard the barking the dogs, and he did meditation there, stay there, and then the dog barking is more close to him. So he think because the many hunters go there, it's wild place, you know, wild, right? Empty, only live the wild animals. So hunters go there killing the animals, and they're going to eat, you know. They're for food, they're for clothes. So that time not shoot the gun, not easy to kill the animals like deers. So they have to shoot arrow, you know. Then first they send the dog to catch them, cook them. Then they shoot arrow, they die, kill. So that's why the dog is chasing the deer. So Milarepa meditated there, and then right he's seeing the deer is coming, like approaching right to him. So deer is so scared and nervous. So the deer, just when he saw the Milarepa, just stay right away, and the right side is calm and peace, naturally like stay there. And then, like couple minutes after, the dog arrives or the comes. The dog arrive. The dog is anger. See, the animal is nervous, fear. The dog is anger, and the tongue is very long because the dog chasing the deer, right? So then dog is anger and chasing. They wanted to kill the deer. So the dog showing the Milarepa, the dog not going to get the deer. So the dog is naturally, like anger is, how to say, the diminish, or the like kind of naturally really come down and sit to the left side in Milarepa. So then Milarepa just kept these two animals there, and then after, and the hunter comes. Hunter, right? So he has arrow and bow. So he saw the Milarepa, he's seeing that or saw. He's seeing that or saw the Milarepa, right? Past tense, how to say, saw. He saw him. So this hunter guy, he's so angry because this guy makes something wrong for my dog, didn't kill the animals. He would say, I'm going to shoot you arrow. So then he like put in the arrow, like almost shoot. Milarepa said, listen my song. So Milarepa giving the precious human body's teaching for him. I think maybe that is for him, that teaching. So then after Milarepa just giving precious human body's teaching, so this guy is just naturally, bow arrow is falling his hand, and he right away and bow to the Milarepa, and he confession to Milarepa, and he asked him to take his disciple, and he asked him to giving Dharma teachings. So then Milarepa giving Dharma teaching for the there and the draw and this person, so they always become realization. So I think that teaching is this one, maybe because I know that he talked for that guy is precious human body teaching. Yeah. So you know this story lots, right? Like that kind of lots, special stories in there, in Milarepa's book. We read that book, it's kind of stopped. Especially the Marpa Lotsa, he give him hardship Milarepa. Many people comes tear easily, there comes fear is different. So special teacher and the students relationship is very special, right? So that song is for giving to that person, I think. Out of 100 seekers, Buddha, it is hard to find one who may attain the pure and favorable conditions. So to renew as the pleasure of this life is hard. This is very hard, right? Especially for kind of more people who has how to say we have like kind of good life, good conditions, kind of like Western countries. See? It's very hard to come renunciation. Maybe people who live right now in Syria, some other place, there comes easy to renunciation maybe. Make sense or no? Do you understand? Yeah. That's why I say the long time ago, many monks, so now it's decreasing. Because this all the worldly desires arise, Nobody wanted to become practicing. I know this, see when I was young, that time everybody wanted to be monk. That time we don't have right now opportunity, this desire, object, right? So right now, very, very few to going to the monastery to monk. See, that's why it us to make full use of things, to renounce the pleasure of this life is hard. Very hard to renunciation, to become wanted to practicing. The renunciation is the key. Is going to practice the Dharma. If no renouncing for samsaric, Dharma practicing is not successful. That's why this is requires. First required, you want to become monk. Buddha said, people who has renunciation take the vows, that is the pure monk. If people who don't have renunciation take the vows, then that is the kind of fake. The Buddha said actually that person don't get the really vows, but can give the vows, even the people who don't have renunciation strongly, giving the Dharma, the vows, then slowly the person practicing more Dharma, one day they get strong renunciation comes, then that time they really get the vows. Do you understand? Yeah, so the renunciation is very important. Milarepa, he has good renunciation for samsara because due to his uncle and auntie. So he recognized uncle and auntie is the same as his guru. Otherwise, he followed his mother way. So he going to just same as us, regular people, right? He going to get married. He going to take care of family. So he just is go to samsara again. So due to his uncle and auntie, they give him these renunciations, give him hard. So then he's become, no, everybody hear the Milarepa's name. So even we hear his name also have get blessing, That power he has. Why he get this power? Because it's due to his uncle and auntie, right? Yes or no? Yeah, his blessing is very strong. No, many people wanted to go to retreat. Why they wanted to go to retreat? Because they read the Milarepa's song and realization, what he did. So then they wanted to go to retreat. Even in the retreat, they get very hard, difficult time. And they read the Milarepa story there, then the kings calm down and the king stay longer there. Do you understand? So that's all his blessings. Even we heard his name also is very special, Milarepa. It's very powerful. The most Sutong also accept Milarepa is the yogi. You're right. I heard, I don't know if it's true or not. I heard the Milarepa's the story. I think he read the Mao Zedong something. Mao Zedong, Mao Zedong, right? Mao. Chairman Mao is the communist leader in China. So I think he heard the Milarepas. So he destroyed all the monasteries and all everything. But he said, if you wanted to practice same, go to same with Milarepa. He said, don't need to have anything this. I heard that, but I don't know the truth or not really. People say that. To renounce the pleasure of this life is hard. What time is very hard renunciations. So we have to. That's why contemplate every day defect of samsara. So samsaric beings who has permanent happiness. You cannot find anyone. Dalai Lama. If he is samsaric beings, I don't think so. He also has permanent happiness. If he has permanent happiness, he is no samsaric being. He is a realization being. Yeah. So samsaric beings, no one has permanent happiness, right? See, like how many years humans are starting from Africa? Right? Humans come from Africa, right? First, to enter no. Who has permanent happiness? Who is free from death? Who is free from old age, sickness? You cannot show any one person example, right? Yes or no? So we have to think that way. That's why we have to practice, and samsara is never success for anyone. No one successful, no one completing anything. Right? We're always looking for thinking about the future, never finish future. Then, like when we was born, until now, we always looking something future. You finish something or no? No, never, because you always have to look for future, tomorrow, right? So when we was kids, then we think, okay, I want to go to school. Then I think something going to go to good, but go to school, nothing get anything good. Then we think, okay, I finish the school, maybe go to high, like what to call the high school. Oh, I'm going to high school. They just pride, like proud of something. You get high school, nothing get anything. Then you think, okay, I'm going to university. So go to university, finish that, nothing get special anything. Then that I say I'm going to go to get a job. Going to get a job. Who finish completion? Nothing. So then say, okay, I'm going to retire. They're looking for retirement, right? We're looking for retirement. After retirement, it's nothing. So then just going to go to same direction, nature, same nature, same direction. But we have always going to go just lose. Nothing is successful. When we was born and enter, no. So who is completion, who is successful? Milarepa is successful. Right? So this kind of yogis is successful. Because they know the samsara, they have strong renunciation. The pleasure of this life is hard. So also Milarepa is also very lucky. During that time, it's easy to renunciation. Maybe this time very hard. So that's why in the one of His Holiness Dalai Lama's teaching, used to in older days, right? Older days, many people, many realizations, they don't have like much educated, studied Dharma, but they just don't have circumstances much. Not so many circumstances like this pleasure of the samsaric. So they only just focusing for practicing get realization. Older days. Nowadays, very hard to get like that way to realization. If you really study hard and understanding, samsara is suffering. You have to understanding samsara is suffering. We have to understanding precious human body. We have to understanding karma cause and the effect. We have to learn and practicing. Then we have to know the loving kindness, compassion. This all the practicing. We have to first study, contemplate, and then practicing. Going to get Buddhahood nowadays. No same is the older days. So that's why teaching also very important right now, this time. Yes or no? So no same is the older days, right? Older days, I know means I read the many stories and then that time is just lots circumstances practicing Dharma. Easy to get that direction, So nowadays very hard. So we have to work harder than used to. Do you understand? Otherwise, easy to just we go to samsaric pleasure, desire. Yeah? Make full use of a game like human body. So now, this slideshow is okay, right? Everyone okay, yeah? So now next one. Slide is the chance to meet a compassionate guru who knows the traditional and expanded inner teachings. So see, also very hard to meet the precious guru or teacher, see? Chance to meet a compassionate guru. So compassionate, who has the realization, compassionate teacher is very hard to get. So nowadays also we have, see, His Holiness Dalai Lama, Garchen Rinpoche, and also many masters. So special teachers. So that's also we are lucky, right? So that's circumstances also we have, this condition we have, compassionate guru, who knows the traditional and expanded inner expedient inner teachings, quick teachings, special repeat the instruction, right? Special teachings. So that's this kind of also guru is very hard. So now we have this kind of guru. That's also very lucky. Do you understand, right? Okay, so the sincere and faithful disciple with ability to practice Dharma is most rare. So very hard to get special teacher. So we think about we have that teacher, and know what we have to do. We have the teachers. Know what we have to do. We faithful, strong devotion. If no devotion, cannot get any blessing. So these teachers, it's through the devotion they get realization. If they don't have devotion, they're not going to follow that like hardship like that way, right? See, Telopa, his disciple is Naropa. He had so many hardships, nearly died. 24 punishes from Telopa. Naropa received these punishes because he has devotion and he is faithful, right, to Naropa. Naropa has that. He's seeing his guru, teacher, Telopa is Buddha. So also he understanding his hardship is not useless, it's useful. He understanding some samsaric beings' hardship is useless. You know what we did, a very hardship from we born to enter no. Not only born to enter no, the unbeginningless time enter no. It's always useless. Do you understand? If we look very closely, like when we was born, enter no, it's actually useless. When we die, you know, right now maybe it's not really useless because we have food and clothes, place to stay. This is we did hard work for that, right? So the who has wisdom eyes, not only thinking about in this life, they're thinking about future lives. They want to take care. Future life is more important than this life. So see, that's why Naropa, his understanding his hardship is not useless, it's useful. He understanding other beings' hardship is useless. So that's why he did this hardship. What Telopa taught him, he did everything. So now we're seeing his hardship is useful, right? So then Marpalosa also went to 3 times in India. So this each time he did a very hardship, not easy to get in India that time because it's all the through in the world is carry his own luggage. You know, he have to carry that. He have to walk on the road, and it's too hot weather. All this like sweat, no shower, right? No place to stay. Just have to go to looking for Dharma teaching. So also Naropa, he give him lots of hardship from Marpalosa. The third time Marpalosa went to India, then Telopa, he already not showing for anyone his form body. His many students not seeing him. So then sometimes the students all gathering together, they're practicing Cho celebrations, the calling guru, so they appeal to Naropa. Otherwise no one can see him. Third time Marpalosa went to India. So third time then Marpalosa looking him everywhere, Naropa. So he has strong devotion for him. And when he thinking about the Naropa, you know, he just comes like cheer and fear, feeling, and it's like different. So that he did lots of hardships. So then Marpalosa, he give many punish like hardship Milarepa. So this is through the devotion, giving this punish. So purify the karma, So faith for disciple is very hard to get, right? With ability to practice the Dharma is most rare. Yes or no? You all has this these conditions, or you have devotion, you have ability to practice Dharma. But we have this little bit, but still we have a strong laziness, distractions, right? Not easy to get that to the practicing. We wanted to wake up. Oh, I have to go first, teeth brush, take shower, and going to go prepare for breakfast, and then done everything. Oh, have to do something. Dharma is we put always is last minute, not first priority, right? See, so then okay, I'm going to today in Dharma center. Maybe good weather. See, so many others, right? Okay, I have to take care of family. I have to go something do. So this all that we put is Dharma is last minute. Last minute means not first priority. So we have to change this. Dharma is first priority, then is called practitioner. So or maybe equal, worldly activity, Dharma equal. So then also is already good there. So mostly is Dharma is not first priority. Of course, first is there's my family. So then something going on, maybe Dharma after that, right? So think that way. Not easy to get this one. That's why Milarepa is most rare. Yes or no? So then, not only also lay people or monks, everyone practitioners like that right now. Right? So to find a temple without fear and commotion is most hard. What is commotion? Lots of activities. Sangha major, yes. See, if we do the commotions, the Sangha singer, if we do the commotions, more people show up in Dharma center. Really? If we don't do this, it's really go to the main essence of Dharma. Not many people show. They don't care much. So commercial, right now, all the temples have to do this, commercial monasteries, temples. Why? It's right now in the Dharma centers and monasteries, no one going to Buddhahood, 100% sure. Because we do the conventions, right? Why we have to do? Because the Dharma center have to survive and monastery have to survive, right? People think to do these things. Yes or no? I think so, right? Yeah. People like to saramane and something in special, something in Dharma center, in the monastery. So, commotion is most hard. Find a temple without fear in the commotion. So then also without fear is very hard, right? So also in Dharma center, monastery, or people has kind of different opinions, different, because everyone is just how to say, the regular beings. So each one has different opinions, different thoughts, different emotions, right? So we all the how to say, regular being, or regular beings, average person, regular beings, right? So then that's why we like to commotion. It's most hard. So now, see this place right now is all this yogis. This time is like that already. This time means like this our generation. They used to like Buddha's place, some Milarepa or this all secret place. Right now this all is become drawing commotion. Right? So all gathering one place together is Buddhigaya, Buddha enlightenment. Now that place is commotion. You know, all gathering different traditionals, doing different ceremony, different performance, and all comes gathering together. So that's all is like that. Most hard. So Milarepa is different from during his time. Of course, right now is more he is different from us. That time, Milarepa, when he was that time, he's seeing all the samsaric beings crazy. He's seeing all the beings crazy, you know. All the beings seeing him, he is crazy. You read his stories, you know, one day he's sleeping on the road. He blocked the walking path. He just slept, you know, crossing the walking path. Like he have only one like this cloth, you know, nothing really. He just know anything when he's sleeping, and many girls come on the road. They say, some girls say they're laughing him, and they say, oh, poor this guy, and never reborn like this person, and how hard this guy. They said that the girls, Milarepa, he's sleeping there on the road, he blocked the road, they cannot go, you know. He did that. So the girls, like 5 girls or something, you know, they're talking each other that they say, it's so hard, this guy is poor, never reborn this. Wow, like, you know. Then the one girl says, no, maybe he's different something. So Milarepa, he wake up, he say, yes, you never reborn, same with me. So you never get, same with me. So then he talk about that. You think is I am the worst. I think you are the worst. So then he giving Dharma song, you know. So Milarepa say, okay, like really, some who's the Buddha horse, Buddha's seeing me. The way like Buddhas, like kind of he said like Buddhas rejoicing what I'm does, not the samsaric beings. So he has very special song realization, but I cannot remember everything. It's very hard to give you. So maybe next time you read this, his story is very special. So then become all these girls are follower him. So his disciples all like that, you know. See the hunter, you know, he wanted to shoot Milarepa, right? So then, become his disciple. And one day also Milarepa have to go to the crossing the river, big river. It's very hard. One rich guy, he has a good family, he's rich, he's pride, he has very good horse. So he come to on the road. Milarepa is very poor and looking in the road. He said, please can you give me ride? The guy said, no, forget, you know. So Milarepa said, okay. So the guy, he crossing the river. Before the Milarepa into the river, Milarepa is not sinking in the river. He walking to the river is the same as land, crossing. The guy, he come to in the river. It's very hard, you know. And almost the horse, he has a very strong horse. River almost going to take away, right? So he's nervous and he has fear. He saw the Milarepa, he's just smoothly moving on the front of him to cross the river. So then he crossed after Milarepa finished crossing the river, he stay other side, like this way. And then he look him, really, he's seeing he think his eyes is something wrong. He look him, nothing is wet. Anything, he don't change anything, cloth, prepare for crossing the river. So then he right away he did prostrations and he asked him to Dharma teachings. Then he apologized him, the like kind of his regret, right? His confession, and he said, I offer you this everything, my horse, my everything, it's all for you. Milarepa said, no, I don't need anything this. So then giving teaching also have a song, realization song. So like that kind of way, all these realization songs, each one is have different person he take to the liberation. Also one day Milarepa he went to the bake the food, right? Bake the food. He know that he have to go to one family. So he went, because why he doing that? He wanted to give Dharma teaching them, right? So he know that the rappining there's something. So he effort to there. So one family is he went there. Is there the grandma is in there, and the other is going to the wall. So he went there is calling all the door outside door is give me food, So opening the door, the grandmother, look is one old guy and like bigger, right? Bigger. She's saying is angry, and she tried to get the saparakan kalaro. Add to dust, she got that. She wanted to throw the eye, She strong anger and she come to like that approaching the Milarepa. She's saying, summer comes, you are there. Ask the butter. When autumn comes, you ask the like barley, sampa. And like when the winter comes, you ask the something. She's saying, the like because summertime and go to the ask like beggars. Also there's some in Tibetan tradition, the monks, the monastery go to the nomads. Nomads are offering butter. So the monks have to go to that place, summer camp, go there and ask there, they order bring the butter, and the butter we make in the butter lamb in the winter time in the monastery use these butters. So God ask butter, and winter autumn, they all collection food, right? So each family is lots of barley. So monastery many go there is ask barley, they're offering barley, and they make the food, Also monastery survived that way. So this mother is angry. She's saying, when summer comes, you ask butter. Winter comes, you guys, there. She's so angry, and she tried to throw away ready to Milarepa say, listening order mother first. So then he giving very special Dharma song teaching, very beautiful. I have memorized this used to. Then all the mother is like become like this way, Then it comes tear and all is going loose, and then her granddaughter come back. Granddaughter said, "Why you make cry my grandma? Why you give her? Like she thought he beat her." So she said, "No. He's something special." Then they asked, they take to her home and offering. Of course, Milarepa, he actually don't need anything. So then he giving teachings. Then the granddaughter is become special yogini. He take to teachings, Dharma teachings. So like that kind of lots of stories, beautiful stories. Any questions you have? I talk too much already, right? I'm exciting, but I don't know you exciting. Yes. Yes. he himself, he record, and he talked this one in his disciples. Rechongpa. So I think you come before I talked that, you know. It's before he passed away, before, I think it's Rechongpa. His one student has some darkness, giving, you know, the ask to do ask Milarepa this, his biography, before he passed away. So, like some darkness blessing to his student, I think it's Rechongpa, you know, has something, you know, giving suggestions. He have to ask to this Milarepa to ask this, what he did, you know. So that's why Rechongpa, he collection these all teachings. It's actually all come from him, Milarepa, what he talked about what he did. To attain a body without the pain and the sickness, able to endure hard practice is difficult. Yes or no? Without the pain and the sickness, able to endure hard to practice. Okay, so we take break here or no? No time, right? Yeah. So we take break here. Yes. Actually same, you know, man and the nuns are just no same is used to, it's lots decreasing. 직방 이제로 영도 이런 less and less because more developed countries and become more less practitioners. It's so now see Japan, you go to China and to Taiwan, the big temple, very big, million dollars the temples, only 5, 6, 10 monks live there, right? Not so many there, yeah? Yes. It's, I'm not sure, but there's actually, you know, this nowadays more distraction, right? Distraction than older days. Yeah, distractions. So, yes, older days is like more really practitioner, so because they don't have much distractions. Do you understand? Distractions like phone, internet, televisions, what is these things? These are the object. So we're using, right? So 10 years ago, when I wake up, I do some prayers, reading some books, but now I wake up, I look, my phone is first to get what is there going on, right? So this is called distraction or not? Right. 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 Yeah, it's yeah, understanding. Actually, yes, we have a like more opportunity, like object, right? Object circumstances, something like that. But if it no use right where this all become distraction. So it's no like we have this all the teachings, but we hear the Milarepa, we hear his teachings, but how many really going to follow what he did? You know, going to get essence teaching, you know, make practicing, right? But many more Malays are hearing Milarepa's story, right? But also like little bit get blessing and change a little bit. But we're talking about today teaching is less like main essence teaching practitioners. Like same as before hardship drawing, you know, some follow the teachers, right? Only focusing 100% practicing. Focus that is more or less than before. Yeah. So, see, think about it, like monasteries. Also, no same is used to. Like no same is like 20 years ago, right now. 20 years ago is like right now it's become totally different. I went back to some monastery used to stay. I went back to last year in Tibet and also India. Go there is used to. It's like every year it's become change. More is focusing for author, you know, second author. Like right now we have something here. What do we say that performance something, right? Commotions. So now it's like focusing everywhere is like that. Commotions more. Uh, uh, yeah. So maybe Buddhism is you mean third.
So it's hard to estimate an exact number, but it's definitely getting right at first next.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Really. Yeah. Really. 다 놓고 요라. 다 된 가서 데 슬로 그 뜻도 망도 요라. 근데 난그 힘보 냠린 생긴데 용도 요라. Yeah. Okay.